you want an edge on your sports book? We know that you do, and that's why we are here every single day before 11 a.m., 7 days a week. It's the Early Edge, powered by SportsLine. I'm your leader, the coach. We're coming off a really solid Sunday, 4-2-1. The Colts, a little pushy for us. But we got another big day because every day it's always about what we do next. And we have the best bets, the best cappers, the biggest sports in the world. And today we got Monday Night Football. The bowl season starts and some college hoops. Let's bring in my cappers right now. For the first time ever on the show, he is a DFS expert, nearly $2 million in winnings. Mike McClure, welcome.
I'm so excited to be here, guys. Cannot wait to give some picks. I've been watching the show, been waiting for my turn to jump on, so very excited.
And today is the day. So you've been watching our other main man, the maestro, Larry Hartstein, who is absolutely on fire in college basketball. Larry, good morning.
Good morning, Coach. I have no idea how this happened, but I went 9-0-1 in the NFL this week, and the one push is the one we gave out on the show.
How crazy is that? Can Phil Rivers and the Colts not figure out how to win by more than 7? Or we should have bought it down to 6.5. Either way, live and we learn. Let's get started, guys, because we do this in 10 minutes or less every single day. First game on the board, Mike, we're going to start with you. Steelers, according to our good friends at William Hill, they're giving 14.5. The total just went up a half a point. It's all about the number to 40.5. 8:20 Eastern kick on ESPN. Mike, give it to me.
Oh, we're going to take the under in this game here, and I love that this number rose to 40.5. Getting that extra half point here is great for a couple of different scores that are relatively common in the NFL. But look, we're starting Ryan Finley for Cincinnati here. That's all you really need to know about that side of the ball. He had 3 starts last year, failed to reach 200 yards, only threw for 55% completion. I think this is a pretty obvious spot for the Steelers to really kind of get right. But I also think that they're going to get James Conner, Benny Snell involved. Look for them to run the ball a little more than we're used to this season. We're going to bleed that clock. I'm going under 40.5.
I got to agree with Mike and his dog Chief. Because Mike Tomlin on the road laying 6 or more points has gone under 14 straight times. It's happened 3 times this year against the Giants, against the Jags. And I just think it's going to be a conservative game plan. Get up, run the ball, 27-10. Let's go under.
And get out of town with a healthy roster. That's becoming so huge right now. So both you guys are on the under 40.5. So is Chief. Now, I love a Monday night prop. Mike, you got to have something.
Yeah, we're going to go on that theme with the under. Ryan Finley passing yards, 189.5. I would play it all the way down to 175 if I had to here. Like I said, he has played 3 NFL. He had 3 NFL starts last year, failed to reach 200 yards in any of them. While he does have some decent weapons out there with him, this Pittsburgh defense really is looking for an opportunity to get right. And I think that playing against this Bengals team is the time to do that. So while I'm on the under in the game, I'm also going to be on the under Ryan Finley passing yards.
I'm going to look at Deontay Johnson. I mean, this guy got benched for most of the first half against Buffalo, but then he responded and caught all 3 of the balls thrown his way in the second half. He's had a terrible problem with drops, but they stuck with him. Big Ben came over to him. They really want him to bounce back. He destroyed the Bengals for 116 yards in the first outing. He's still averaging over 12 targets per game in his last 5. I'm going to go over 63.5 receiving yards, Deontay Johnson.
All right, very good. Deontay Johnson over there. Don't worry. At the end of every single show, we'll recap all the picks that we give out in these 10 minutes. Also, if you're not a SportsLine member yet, what are you waiting for? We've got the deal of a lifetime for you. If you use the promo code EDGE, that's promo code EDGE, you get 30 days for free. By the end of those 30 days, you're already playing with house money. You get access to all of our experts, not just Larry, not just Mike, but all of them at sportsline.com and the SportsLine app. Okay, next game on the board. It's hard to believe, but in this crazy, wacky 2020, the bowl season starts today with the Myrtle Beach Bowl. Mike, what do you got?
Yeah, I was a little shocked when I saw the number on this game at plus 21 for North Texas. So what I think is going on here is Appalachian State, believe it or not, has become kind of a public team. We got to see them play a few times in primetime where they look pretty good, you know, in those standalone weekday games, kind of like we have tonight. But they're 1-6 against the spread in their last 7 games. At 21, I really love this number. I think it was really appropriate where it opened around 19 as I make it minus 18.5. So I'll be taking the points with North Texas here.
Well, they also have a pretty good offense. North Texas, they've got an incredible wide receiver. I was shocked at this number, but I'm riding with you on North Texas. All right, you're going to go back-to-back here, Mike, because we've got college hoops tonight and a couple of games that are off the radar, but they're on our radar. What do you got, Mike?
Yeah, we're going to Sacred Heart. I love them in this spot. I bet them a couple times already this season. This team is just simply undervalued. When I run my simulations, I actually have them favored. I would tell you that the wrong team is favored in this game. Them getting 5 points, I would wait it out. You might get 5.5 to 6 later as this game looks to close. But Tyler Thomas for Sacred Heart, he has the ability to go off and really change a game. I like him in this spot. I like Sacred Heart with the points.
I'm going to look at Belmont. This is a game I don't think you should wait on because I think the line is only going to go up. They're laying 9.5 at Evansville. Evansville finished last in the MVC the last 2 years. They're supposed to finish last in that conference again. They shoot 39% as a team from the field, and they allow opponents to shoot 46% from deep. And now they take on a Belmont team that averages 80 points a game, that can shoot lights out from deep. And Belmont 55th in the nation in offensive efficiency. Evansville 214th. I laid the 9.5.
Yeah, Belmont is also 5-2 against the spread this season. So a lot of numbers lean that way. Okay, time for our recap today. And guys, you both like the under in the Monday Night Football game. I should note that primetime unders this season, 26-17. That's a winning percentage of 60%. By the way, Cincinnati averaging 10 points a game is all during their current 5-game losing streak. Also, your props, Ryan Finley under 189.5. And Mike, you said you would play it all the way down to 175 if you needed to. Larry, you like Deontay Johnson, the over 63.5 receiving yards in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. Mike, you love North Texas plus the 21, take the points. And then finally in college hoops, Larry, you're on Belmont minus the 9.5 and get it in. I got it in early this morning before it goes up to double digits. And Mike, you say Sacred Heart should be favored, but they're getting 5. That's a ton of value there on Sacred Heart against Wagner. All right, that should be, if I'm counting, a 7-0 day when we come back tomorrow. We'll find out. Best of luck. That's going to do it for us. Remember, for the maestro, Larry Hartstein, and the main man, the DFS expert, you got to listen to the numbers from Mike McClure and the man who puts it all together, our producer, Jacob. I'm your host, the coach. Remember, every single day before 11 a.m., this is the only place for your early edge.